Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Gauteng Invitational Tournament 2024. We're here at St. David's Marist, Inanda. It's quarterfinal time, and this quarterfinal number 2. Gauteng under-19s booking their spot in the semis after a comfortable win against the Tuxa Invitational in the first quarter this morning. Now we got Tridents playing in the white caps against RAMS 1 in the blue caps. Tridents playing from left to right on your screen. And obviously the RAMS playing right to left. Clouds are in, and it's a cooler morning here at St. David's. But that shouldn't have any bearing on the action. Looking for a really good matchup here between the Tridents and the RAMS Rebels. Spot in the semi-finals up for grabs. Anton Arwidi there for Tridents winning the swim-off, and they'll have first possession. Spitholt controlling on the top of the D. Cross to Cam Keelock. Matt Bowers here on the right-hand side, the lefty. Carl Chameses has turned his play. He's got space in front of goals. He's going to turn and he's going to put it away. Does the number 6 for Tridents. That's the start they were looking for. Goal with the first possession. That'll go nicely. In their pool game against Oldies last night, they really struggled in front of goals in the first chukker and put themselves under pressure. So that'll settle the nerves after that. Ridley in possession now for the Rebels. Sam Spooner, he's in front. Back to Malcolm Ackerman. Tyron Anderson looking for Spooner in the middle, but that's a good intervention by Matt Smith, reading the play, just coming off his line and getting in front of that pass and able to make the intercept. Matt Bowers has turned Calvin Kapiris on the right post, but it's a good cover by Ridley. Doing really well to shut down that counter, but here comes the second wave. Spithold coming down. Cam Keelock's got space in front of goals. He's going to look to put the ball into Andrew van Rooyen. A good defense from Ridley there at the back, though, just giving away the ordinary foul. Van Rooyen working again, but he can't move the big guy at the back. Nice defensive set there from the RAMS Rebels as we see some sunshine for the first time this morning. Ball into Callum Meerholt, but it's just away from him, so he can't get reward there. There was a hold from Arwidi, but the refs are very strict about rewarding good passes. Spitholt's got space in front. Bowers finds him. That's a great pass. Bork, and puts it away. Cross cage. Sharp shooting from Blaine Spitholt there in the front. One of the things this Trident side got wrong last night was working the Oldies top players, making them swim up and down, and I know the team talks after that was to make sure they were a bit more mobile on the attack, and we saw that in action there as Blaine Spithold swimming down all the way to 2 from the centre back position and putting that away. 2 good balks, cross cage all day. He gives us a smile as he walks past the commentary booth. He's happy with that start. So Kapiris moving to the centre back position now. He's controlling, looking for Callum Meerholtz, but it's a good read from Ulbricht, and the counter's on again. Gary Pratt coming down the right-hand side of the pool. He's got Tristan Finn on the far post, but he's going to go all the way himself up against Wiggle. Wiggle makes himself nice and big and forces Pratt onto the post there. That's good work from the youngster in goals for the RAMS Rebels. Pratt will be disappointed. That was not his best effort in front of goals. But you can definitely see Trident's bringing tempo to this game. Whelan sitting. Ball into Whelan, but it's a good intercept there from Spike. I'll get his name now for you, Dan Wright. Great PE boy. Quick ball into Gary, but the ball skims across there. And Wiggles wide awake in goals there. He comes across and makes the steal. Yeah, Holt slowing it down. Cole Taylor in possession. He's got a bit of space. He's going to drive down, but decides to pass it back. Looking for the cross pass to Keenan van Rooyen. But here goes Tristan Finn on the counter. He's got time and space. Cole Taylor trying to work back here, but he's not going to get back in time. And Finn puts that away. First time shot, leaving Wiggle with no chance in goals. And it's a 3-goal lead for the Tridents. Whelan's going to get us underway again here. 4:30 left on the clock in this first chukker. It's been one-way traffic so far. Look for Rams Rebels to try to just slow the tempo of this game down a little bit, get a little bit more control. They're looking to be a bit more active on the attack with the M drop coming from the Tridents boys. Cole Taylor not playing himself, and immediately here comes the counter. Top middle, it's Dan Wright. Spike as he goes by. The Klebecha man on the counter, but it's good covering back here by the Rams Rebels. They're going to get back. I'm just trying to see what the ref is blowing here. It looks like a 5-meter from referee Flavio Rosa. Maybe a little harsh, as there was defense back. It was Ethan Horn who got back in front of Dan Horn, but judging Keenan van Rooyen to have played Dan Wright on the back there, and that's why he's given the 5-meter. Okay, Chris Albrecht stepping up to take the penalty. Oh, top left, top bins from Albrecht. He'll be happy with that. That's a clinical penalty if you've ever seen one. Brogan McEwen just asking for some clarity there from Flavarosa on why there was a turnover. It's Cole Taylor not playing himself. So the Rebels have got to do something here about this M drop, as we see Andrew Ridley Dory driving down. But a judge to be holding his player, that's Tristan Grimmett, who is marking him. And the same call there, this time against Carl Germishuis. Ball up to Andrew Ridley, who makes no mistake, and we've got the Rebels on the ball. Rams Sporting Academy #1. They're on the board. Andrew Ridley, maybe a little bit lazy on the cockroach there. But the contra-foul came against Carl Germishuis, and Ridley making no mistake in front of goals there. The Rams will be looking to Dory to bring his experience to this game. Former national player. Look to just help them control their possession, be a little bit more mobile in attack, try break this M drop that the Tridents have employed. So 3 down here from the Rebels. And the big drop of the drive comes from Grimmett. But Gary Prout not able to get in front of Cole Taylor, who's put an effective front mark in. Dylan Watt in possession now. Big press from James Thackeray. Oh, sorry, that's Sam Spooner. Good block from Taylor at the back there. It seems like the Rebels have just settled into this game a little bit more. Looking a little bit more controlled on defense, connected, working together. As the ball comes into Ridley, he's got Matt Bowers. In fact, that's Brad Whelan, who draws the exclusion from Matthew Bowers. Coming over the shoulder, not impressing referee Tabang Madi. Ridley on the top, across to Taylor. Has a crack, he probably should have looked to pass it. They created the 2-on-1 opportunity on the left-hand side with Whelan and I think it's Brogan McEwen, yes, on the left-hand side. A little bit selfish there. Rather let the ball do the work there, as Gary Prout looking to draw the exclusion here. And a judge to be pushing off on Ethan Horn, and will come on the transition. Sam Spooner in possession. They're slowing it down. It's 3-on-3 at the moment. Grimmett getting back for the 4-on-3. Spitholt pressing Spooner on the top, who draws the ordinary foul into Ethan Horn. He draws a foul, he's inside 5, dumps it in the hole, but McEwen's got 2 for company, Bowers and Grimmett, and they force that turnover. Early tempo seeming to take a little bit of the toll on the RAMS Sporting Academy #1, the Rebels, as they go by. Not quite getting up on attack there. Carl Khamasa is getting a great ball in from Grimmett. Goes for the back shot and it's off the frame. Wayward pass there into Brogan McEwen, who had a bit of space after the substitution, the rolling sub being made by the Tridents. But we've got Watt now in possession on the right-hand side. Ball into Khamasa. Draws the ordinary foul. It's good defensive work. And Ethan Horn too close to Khamasa, who'd fumbled the ball and he thought he'd have a go there, but he hadn't actually given enough space for the foul, and so he's sent to the corner. Ball across to Bowers. Back to Spitholt. Big balk up to Grimmett on the top right. He's going to take his pace. Oh, that's not a good option there from Grimmett. Lots of blocks and shoots it straight at Wiggle in goals. The Tridents won't want to be building on bad habits there. They were not very efficient in front of goals on the man-ups against Oldies last night. Need to be a bit more effective with those possessions. Move the ball, let the ball do the work. Draw the blockers out of position and then look to get that shot. As Kuperis looks for the shot, Carl Khamasa with a block in the hole there. 16 seconds on the clock. They're going to have one last attack here. Cam Keylock going on the left-hand side. He gets the pass there. There is time for him to get in and goal. He's going to let it go. But it's a good save from Wiggle, making himself nice and big at the inside pass. Inside post, should I say. He'll be happy with that, will the youngster. And that's it for the first chukker. 4-1 to the Tridents. We'll be back after this short break. Chukker 2 action about to get underway here. Tridents with the early lead. You could see they were pushing the tempo in that first chukker. Learning from some of the mistakes of yesterday's game in their loss against the Oldies. Looking to transition quickly. Work some of the bigger boys in this Rams one side. The likes of Calvin Kuperis, Andrew Ridley and Brad Whelan. We've seen lots of rotation there from the squad. They've got the full 15 have the Tridents, so lots of time to get rest. And Coach Matty Orr asking his boys in for 2 minutes, work hard, and then have a rest as Van Rooyen gets some space in the hole. And he draws the exclusion against Calvin Kuperis. Dan right there with space in front of goals. Good save from Wiggle. Wiggle doing really well in goals there, the youngster. Working really hard to protect that ball, not get robbed, and he draws the foul and able to turn that ball over nice and big at his inside post, and he likes that. A little claim afterwards from the young man as we see Callum Meerholz on the left-hand side. There's an extra man on attack here for the Ram Sporting Academy as Keenan van Rooyen looking to drive in on goals, asking for the 5-meter. Maybe a little unlucky there not to get it. He'll be asking Flav afterwards, you gave one against me and now you don't give one for me. But I think he was outside the frame of the goal. Tristan Finn had worked well and played the ball there, and that's why we didn't see that 5-meter. As we see Van Rooyen in possession now on the right-hand side. Justin Falp looking for the ball in the hole, but it is a big drop here from Callum Meerholz and a poor pass. Dan Wright's going to dump it in the corner, and off goes Wiggle to fetch the ball. There's definitely a drop in tempo here in this chukker. No one fetching for the Rams Rebels. Tyron Anderson eventually getting the ball, drawing the foul from Van Rooyen. Ball to Malcolm Ackerman, who looks for Meerholz in the hole, draws the foul. Ackerman driving down. Across to Van Rooyen. He's going to look for Ackerman. Ball comes in. Ackerman's done really well, gets the scoop shot off, but it's off the post. I thought Van Rooyen had done well to come around and just intercept, but it was a great pass from Keenan Van Rooyen, beating the defender, giving Ackerman the chance to get that scoop shot off, the quick flick. Unlucky just to have hit the upright there. And the status quo remains as we've got Awidi in possession here on the right-hand side. To Finn on the top, looking for Dan Wright down on the top. He flicks it over, but the ball's out of his reach. Spooner doing well in defense there, and Wiggle coming out and stealing the ball. Sorry about that break in commentary, ladies and gents. We're back now. As we saw Calvin Kuperis taking a shot, getting it in the back of the net, but refs judging that the 30 seconds was over. So we've had 3.5 minutes of action in the second chukker. The tempo's definitely down, but no goals. Look for the Tridents to try to push the tempo a little bit again. Letting the Rams Rebels work their way back into this game. Had that goal gone in from, or been allowed from Calvin Kuperis, it really would have been game on. As Awidi looks to flick it into Gary Pratt, but good work from Sam Spooner. Really effective there. Great body position. Nice strong legs, able to get in front of the player and force that steal as we see Wiggle passing up to Ridley on the right-hand side. Cole Taylor's got space on the left. He's going to look for Ackerman in the hole. drawing the extra player. Kapiris has got space. Across to Tyron Anderson, a bit of a short pass there. Anderson's going to look for the foul, maybe look to get that shot off. Ackerman getting space, looking for the back flick, but just coming off Matt Smith as we see. I just want to clarify what's happened. Was that a timeout from white coach Matt Orr? The Tridents calling timeout. Matty Orr asking for more intensity from his players. They had a great first chucker, but they've just dropped that level now. So he's made a full change, hoping that the 6 players in the water now will drive that intensity a little bit more. Seeing some great play up front from Malcolm Ackerman. 2 really soft touches. One off the upright, one just getting caught by Matt Smith as he looked for the quick back flick. Reacting really well did the keeper there. Unlucky for Ackerman. 2 great chances for the Rebels to get themselves right back into this context. And if I said context, I meant contest. Oh, Grimmett's going to get us back underway here on the halfway line. Ball across to Pratt. Great work from Sam Spooner getting around and flicking that away, forcing the steal. Sam Spooner really seems to have Gary Prout's number in this particular encounter. That's 2 steals and 2 possessions for the number 14 from the Rebels. He's in possession now on the right-hand side. Whelan looking to work hard in the hole. Ball's going to have to come across to the left-hand side. Ackerman's got it now. It can go into Whelan, but it's a loose pass. Fumble by Smith, but he reacts quicker than Whelan and is able to come away with that. Again, good awareness from Matt Smith and goals there for the Tridents as we see Grimmett coming away. He's got Spitholt on the right-hand side. Keelock's got space on the top left. Ball goes across to Keelock. James Hayes working really hard in the hole there. Ball comes in. Cole Taylor doing well. Gives away the ordinary foul. He'll take that. That's good work from the defender. As we see Matt Bowers working in against Ackerman on the right-hand side. But Spitholt's got space. He can't shoot. Foul was inside 5. And the contra foul is blown accordingly. Spitholt should have been a little bit more aware there. So the foul drawn by Carl Hermes, but he was inside 2 when he passed it out. So that means Spitholt had to make the ball active. The original foul being inside 6 meters means he couldn't have a direct shot on goals there. As Spooner looks to turn, Keelock holds him back on the transition and gets kicked out for his troubles there. So extra man here for Tridents. They'll be a bit disappointed with this chucker so far. Need to get on the score sheet there and keep that scoreboard ticking. I'm going to look to play 5-on-4. In fact, it's going to be 6-on-4 as everyone's up. 10 seconds left on the shot clock here. A little bit slow in getting up, but they've got 7 seconds still. Grimmett was wasteful on the first man up. Ball across to Keelock and time expires there. Again, that intensity on man up just lacking here from the Tridents guys. We see Brogan McEwen driving down the left-hand side. It's Matty Bowers covering there for Tridents. Whelan's going to look for Ridley in the hole. He's got space. He's going to try to turn. Looks for the fake back and then come around the front. But Grimmett was aware to that and able to defend that movement, giving away the ordinary foul. Whelan in possession. Cross to McEwen, who fumbles the pass. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. And that's expired. So now the Tridents have a man up on attack here as we've got Matt Bowers coming down the right-hand side. Speedy as they call him. He's very fast in possession and it's going to be a 5-on-4. Slow it down. Yes, he does that. He finds Keelock with space on time. He's got Grimmett across on the left-hand side. He's going to go back to Keelock, who lets rip and he puts it away. That's much better on the man-up possession, 5-and-4. From the Tridents, and they finally get the scoreboard moving here in the second chucker. Mario on the bench will be much happier with that period of play. So we see more changes here coming from Tridents. They are down a man on the left-hand side here of the pool. And it's Ridley who's got space and time. He might work himself in and look for a shot. Now that's a weak pass from the experienced campaigner. As Matt Bowers getting up to make that intercept. Dylan Watt following up and able to win that possession. And we've got a 3-on-1 playing out here. In fact, it's a 4-on-1. Got Matt Bowers, the left hand on the right-hand side of the pool. He comes across to Spitholt. He's going to go back to Matt Bowers. And he puts it away. Working the defense with two good passes there. Not giving Wiggle the opportunity to get across back to the right-hand side of his cage there. And it's an easy finish for Bowers again. 6-1 now the score, and it's a 5-goal lead for the Tridents here. In quarterfinal number 2, 10 seconds left in the second chukker. Ball's going to go to Ridley. He's going to let rip here. Looks for the lob, but that's really not good enough to beat Matt Smith in the goals. And that's all for chukker number 2. First half done here, and we'll be back with second half action after this 2-minute interval. And chukker number 3 underway. Rams conceding possession there on the swim-off against the speedy Anton Awidi. That's not a bad call. Man walks on water. Finn in possession now to Justin Fulp. Back to Finn. Ball into Hall. Brendan Randall marking the back now for the Rams. A little bit of a short pass. Probably lucky to get that foul there. Here's Watts, got time and space. He's going to look to put the ball in. He's got it to Van Rooyen, who draws the kick out against Brendan Randall. Rango as he goes by. An old Eds player at been part of the Rams setup here at Gauteng Invitational the last couple of years. Van Rooyen stuck in 2 meters there, not looking to move out, and so Flavio Rosa reversing against the player. Obviously impeding the goalkeeper is the rule there, and refs are looking to be quite strict on that. If you do find yourself in the 2 meter, you need to make sure you're looking to get out so as not to impede the keeper at all. As we see Justin Phelps coming down on the drop there, that's good awareness from the big number 5 there for Tridents, forcing the steal as the ball was going into Brogan McEwen for the Rams Rebels. Weedy in possession on the top here. He's got time and space. He's not going to let it go. I bought that balk. Wiggle not buying it in goals, as we see Rango pulling Van Rooyen into the 2, but he's able to get off, and he picks up Phelps on the right-hand side. That great work from Andrew Van Rooyen. Really good awareness. He's being pulled in by Rango, but able to work back out of the 2, and as the crash came down, knew there was space on the right-hand side, flicked it over to Phelps, who makes no mistake, and the scoreboard is moving here in the 3rd chukker. It looks like Brad Whelan's going to go back in the hole here for Rams. He's just going to have Chris Albrecht for company there. We see Rango bringing the ball up. Calvin Kapiris looking to pull double. He's working against Matty Bowers, creates some space, looks for the back shot, but puts that over the top, and Matt Bowers is away on the counter straight away. Kapiris a little bit slow in getting back. He's going to look to cockroach. We've got Finn who's going to fetch on the left-hand side here. He's got Bowers up on the right. And they're going to play 5-1-5, or the Tridents with Finn coming back to cover Kapiris. Ball goes into the hole, but it's not a good pass there from Dylan Watt. Looking for Dan Wright in the hole, and it's an easy steal for Rango. Ridley now in possession. He's going to look for Ethan Horn coming down the right-hand side, the left-hander here for Rebels. He's looking to turn Albrecht to look for the flick. And eventually gives away the ordinary foul. A little bit heavy there from Tristan Finn. And he gets excluded as the timeout is called by the Rebels. So a little bit of a scuffle for possession there. I think Tabang Mari on the whistle, judging Tristan Finn to have been working on the shoulders first before Calvin Paris turned him there and ended up on top. So blowing the first movement in that tussle for possession. That's why Finn will spend 20 seconds in the corner. I see he's hopping out. He's going to be replaced by Carl Germeses. As Coach Whelan here for the Rams, calling the man-up move. Just settling his boys. It's really important for Rams that they put away here if they're going to have any hope of staying in this game. A lot of water polo left, 5:42 still in the 3rd, and we are playing 8-minute chukkers now that we are in playoff games here at the Gauteng Invitational. So if they do score a couple of quick goals here, create some pressure on the Tridents, there's no reason why they can't work their way back into this game. Oh, Wiggle's going to get us underway. He finds Rango on the top right, down to the number 12. That's Chris Sophocles. Got a poor pass, which Alweedi's able to read, and he makes that intercept. And here comes Gary Pratt on the right-hand side. No hole yet for Tridents. Cam Keylock's going to drive through. He's got Andrew Ridley for company. A bit of a mismatch there in terms of size. Carl Germeses puts it into Alweedi, but it's really good defense from Rango, who's able to force the steal there. Really good work. Really good work from the number 4 there. And he looks for Sam Spooner on the counter. He's got Matt Bowers for company as Brad Whelan just has a little push off Dan right there, and he's reversed. A little bit of a reverse-a-thon here at the moment. Let's just need to settle down a little bit as we find Gary Hall with space. He rolls onto his back and he puts it away. He'll be much happier with that, will Gary Pratt, after missing the one-on-one with Wiggle earlier. Creating the space off Callum Meerholt, and makes no mistake second time round. Bit of a trademark move there from Gary, pulling in from the right-hand side, rolling onto the back to create that space, and he puts it away across cage. Rango gets us underway. He's got Dory, Andrew Ridley for company. Ridley turns down right up front, and ball comes to him. Owidi covers down, helping out his teammate, but Dory's still got space in front. Ball's going to come in from Keenan van Rooyen. And Flavio Rosa blowing the kick out there. And there was just an ordinary foul originally blown from Tabang Madi, but absolutely right. Being held back from behind. Must be the kick out as the ball's with Keenan van Rooyen on the left-hand side. Comes to the top now. The ball fumbled though. They're going to need to be a little bit more efficient here. Ball's moving too slowly. Rango is going to look to balk. It's a new 20 as Keenan van Rooyen works in front. And kick out blown against Matt Bowers. He's on the back there. So still the man up, but van Rooyen's back. So it's 6-on-5, not 6-on-4 here. Ridley in possession, and he goes for the Portuguese look away and puts it away, catching Keji Matake and Dan Wright on the right hand side, sleeping there. And Rams have finally got their scoreboard moving again, 8-2. They'll need to score 2 more if they're going to get back into this game. The experience of Andrew Ridley coming to the fore there, spotting the gap and making sure of it as he capitalized from the 2 defenders following his gaze. Owidi's got space in front. He flicked the ball across, and Keenan van Rooyen pulling back on the arm there, so he'll go to the corner. Man up now for the Tridents. Let's see if they can be a bit better on this man up than they have been so far this game. Looking to move the ball. Passing's not great. A little bit slow on the ball. Finn looking to have a crack. They hadn't worked their defense there. 2 slow passes. Defenders in possession to block in. Good save by Wiggle in goals. So it is a 2-meter. Still got possession, and it's another poor pass there from the Tridents. And they continue to struggle with their man-up execution. They've got 5 seconds in possession. Van Rooyen's going to have a crack. It's off the woodwork, so it's going to be a new 20 here for all the Tridents. Foul drawn on the right-hand side. Carl Khamis looking to create space on the right-hand or left-hand post here. Owidi sitting. Ball's going to come into Owidi, and he draws the exclusion against Malcolm Ackerman. They're going to play 5-on-4 here, our Tridents. They've got another opportunity. But Keenan van Rooyen getting back on defense, so we're back to a traditional 6-on-4. Again, the movement of the ball is really slow from Tridents. Not working the defenders or the keepers. As the ball comes in from Van Rooyen, he finds Owidi on the post. He's able to put it in on the bottom right-hand corner. That's better. They still need to move the ball a little bit quicker to the Tridents boys, but they did create an angle, and when you're shooting from 2 meters right in front of the goals, you should be burying it every time. So well done to them for finding that postman. Coach Matty Orr will be happier with that execution, but they still got to find a bit more intensity on their extra man, as we've got a 7-goal game here. So watch for Tridents to look to slow the game down from here. They just need to control possession going forward, and they play their full 30s. They should be good enough to close this game out. Look to rest the bodies a little bit in preparation for semi-finals later today, but we do have a counter coming down the left-hand side, as we've got Justin Fulp, the big number 5, the left-hander here. He's got time and space. He'll be one-on-one here with Wiggle. He throws his angle down, but as he comes across, Sam Spooner playing the arm, and the 5-meter is drawn there against the number 14 there for the Rebels. And it's Dylan Watt with that penalty, and he makes no mistake going bottom left-hand corner. And the Tridents now into double figures. I'm just looking at the stats here on the It's Happening Africa application, or the GWP app built by It's Happening. Brad Wiggle saving 2/3 of the shots taken at him at the moment. A really good performance from him in goals. Tridents 0 from 3 on their man up. And Rams Rebels 0 from 2. Now they have another opportunity. So both teams really struggling in the man up opportunities. As Malcolm Ackerman looks to have a shot. It's saved by Keiji Matake. And it will still be extra man opportunity here. Another shot comes this time from Ethan Horn, and that's off the woodwork. Tristan Finn got the attention of two players, and he spins both of them and gets the ball away. Great work from Tristan Finn. Keenan Finroy and here on the soundtrack, you spin me right round, baby, right round. As we see Spitholt in possession. Oh, yeah, time and space there. No need to be fancy there with the flick over. Can understand what he was trying to do, but he was in the better shooting position as Chris Ulbrich looks to turn Malcolm Ackerman, but it's good defense. Spitholt looking for space on the right-hand side there as the 30 expires, and Tyron Anderson will come away in possession now. 38 seconds left on the shot clock, so this will be just about our last attack for the third chukker. Ethan Horn's got space, but Tristan Grimmett reading the pass well. So with the turnover here, this will be our last attack for this third chukker, as we've got Gary Proud coming away. Ball across to Spitholt on the left-hand side. He's just slowing it down, looking to play out the clock. And Gary Proud with the helicopter. Steamy, steamy, steamy. Great goal there from the right-hand side of the pool there. Proud makes it 2 from 3 shots for his record. And the score is extended to 11-2 at the end of the third chukker. Wonderful work from Gary Pratt. I will actually just confirm that. Yes, the goal does stand. So 11-3 going into the fourth chukker. We'll be back after this short break. And again, the Rams Rebels looking to concede possession here against the speed of Matt Bowers. on the right-hand side there for Tridents. So it will be Tridents with the first possession. 11-2 your score here. As we've got Keylock on the right-hand side. Andrew Ridley in a big drop here as we've got Dan Wright and Cole Taylor tussling in the hole. Matt all calling for the pass and go, but Cam Keylock's going to have a crack. See, they haven't worked their defenders at all there. Wiggle set and able to make an easy save there. Got to work the ball around in order to change the keeper up as Carl Hermes getting in front there, getting the shot off. But another great save from Dan from Wiggle in goals. It's Dylan Wiggle in goals, not Brad Wiggle. I'm not sure where that came from. And he's sitting in possession now after some good defensive work by the Rams. Brad Whelan telling his boys that the second team only lost 14-3 against Tridents in pool section, so they're under a little bit of pressure here. They can't afford to do worse than their seconds. We see Tyron Anderson and Dylan Watt tussling. And the kick out coming against Dylan Watt. Not quite sure what that was for. Ball into Brogan McCune, but they man up. Neither team scoring, and finally we have a goal from man up as Ethan Horn finds the inside corner. Matake and goals will be disappointed by that. Keepers have got to own their inside post. Can't be letting guys score easy goals there. But good shooting nonetheless from Ethan Horn. He'll be happy with that. Van Rooyen now at the back for Tridents. He's going to bring the ball up. Let's see if they can move the ball this time. Yes, the pass and drive does come to try to break that drop. As Brad Whelan goes into the drop now off Owidi. We've got Kuperis and Matt Bowers tussling on the right-hand side there. And Owidi has a crack from the top and he finds the bottom left-hand corner. Wiggle getting a hand on that, but not able to stop it. And Trident's responding to that Rams goal straight away in the next possession. So much better there. Moving the ball, getting the drive across the drop, creating space and working the defenders, which creates the opportunity for a high percentage shot. Much better play there from Tridents on attack. As the ball is down on the right-hand side here, Spooner to Kuperis as he looks for Brad Whelan. A little bit of afters there from Whelan as Andrew van Rooyen gets the kick out for holding. Ball back into Whelan. That's really good play. So we see a second man up goal as Brad Whelan gets space in front of goals and puts it away bottom right-hand corner. Yeah, he'll be happy with that. Definitely some holding from Van Rooyen there. Whelan's big and strong and he's able to get off him and draw the exclusion, create the space and makes no mistake in front of goals. 12-4. So now Keylock's got to move the ball and drive. And there we see that going. He's picked a tussle with Andrew Ridley. He's not necessarily going to win that battle. There's Dan Wright. Can't quite control the ball. Came up with the left hand. Decided not to back that left arm. And as he looked to turn, Andrew Ridley using his experience to get back and force that turnover. Good defensive work from the old horse here in the Rams side. Ball into Spooner. He's got Albrecht for company. He's turned him. He's got space. He's in front of Albrecht. He's created space for Callan Muirholz, and the 5 meters drawn against Carl Hermes. Really good work from Sam Spooner there. Calvin Kuperis stepping up here for this 5 meter against KJ Matake. Shot comes bottom right-hand corner. Matake can't get there, although he did read the right side. Good shooting from Kuperis. And the scoreboard is really moving here in the fourth chukka. That's our third goal in 3 minutes. Yeah, such good play from Spooner there. Getting in front of Albrecht, carrying on, going forward, drawing the other defender across to him, creating the space for Meerhof with a good pass in, forcing Germeses with no other option but to give away that 5 meter. Finn to Grimmett on the right hand side. Same drop in possession. Finn's going to go straight onto the drive. Grimmett's going to look to move the ball. He's not, he's just going to balk. Ball comes into the hole. That's good work, Cole Taylor. Dory comes across, looks for the steal. Bit of a scuffle for the ball there, but Cole Taylor, the most aware in the pool, and he comes away with that ball. Oh, he's a really effective centre back, is the youngster out of St. Benedict. As Callum Meerholt looks for Spooner over the top of Gary Pratt, whose legs are set and is able to get up and make that interception. Here comes Finn on the right-hand side. He's got Whelan. That's the 211s having a tussle here. Finn draws the foul. Finn to Spitholt. Back to Tristan Finn. He's got space off Whelan. Bottom corner's open and he finds it. 2 balks and he puts it away. Good work from Tristan Finn. Brad Whelan not recovering after the bounce there from Tristan Finn. Needed to look to press a little bit quicker and shut him down, not give him the opportunity to balk and move, wiggle across to the left-hand side of the cage there. Tristan Finn getting a high five from former teammate Caleb Grimmett. One of the Tridents boys, not playing here in the Trident side, but representing them in the Gauteng Invitational team. Caleb not spending as much time in the pool as he used to. As we see a big tussle between Anderson and Pratt there. Rosa letting him keep going as he created opportunity to get the shot off, but unfortunately the 30 expiring there. No clear kick out there as Gary Pratt did his best to make the job difficult for Tyrone Anderson. The ball comes to Phelp in the hole, who goes for the back shot, but he moves from up to down, which just means he doesn't get a lot of power on that back flick. Dylan Wiggle read it well and was across on that left-hand side of his cage, able to make an easy save. The youngsters had a really phenomenal tournament in goals for the Rebels. Only turning 16 this year is Dylan Wiggle. As we see the turn there from Callum Meerholt, he's got Matty Bowers on his back and draws the 5 meters. Great work from Callum Meerholt. And that's the third exclusion there for Matt Bowers. Rango steps up and goes top right-hand corner. Great shooting from the number 4 there for the Rebels. And he puts that away. Full change here from Tridents. If you are interested in the ladies quarterfinal number 2, this is Tridents ladies against the OJ Eagles in the Fouvier pool. There's 13 seconds left in that game. Tridents ladies up 12 goals to 6, so they'll be in the semi-finals. Van Rooyen finds Khameses, who's got lots of space. He comes across, Wiggle in the goals and puts it away. Good work there from Carl Khameses. He's had a really strong game, been really effective moving into the centre forward there for the Tridents. He'll be happy with that goal there. We'll get you his tally shortly. I'm just going to look on the It's Happening app. Khamis with his second goal there. And we've got Brendan Randall in possession. Looks to sneak it into Tyron Anderson, but Chris Ulbricht wide awake there. Gets a right hand up and forces the intercept. And the tempo is out of this game as the contest is really over, as we see the ball cross to Cam Keelock. He's got in front of Keenan van Rooyen. Gets the one-on-one and puts it away. Ridley in possession now on the top of the D. Ball comes down to the right-hand side, but great legs from Awidi, who lunges across and gets the intercept in, and we've got a 3-on-2 unfolding here. Dylan Watt comes down the left-hand side, Ethan Horn chasing back hard. Andrew Ridley making a great read and coming across, giving Ethan Horn time to get back in defence, and now it's 3-on-3. Caleb Ulbricht in possession as we see Awidi trying to drive down. The ball's thrown away by Brandon Randall, and Matt Orr calls timeout. We've got tournament organizer Rui Mirage standing in the commentary booth here. Rui, can we get some thoughts? He's running away. Doesn't like the limelight, does Rui, but we'll try get a comment out of him at some stage during the day today. Gauteng Invitational, obviously Rui's brainchild. In our third year of running here at St. David's Marist Inanda, look to create a tournament to give the seniors a little bit more exposure to some top-level water polo, and I think it's fair to say it's been a resounding success. Fortunately, no international sides playing in the men's section this year. Sporting Lisbon were due to come out, but were unable to make it in the end. They'll be back next year. And we are hoping for some teams down from Cape Town to join us as well here at the Gauteng Invitational. Their sides electing to play in the Masters tournament 2 weeks ago at Rondebosch Boys High. We do have Lazio out from Italy playing in the ladies section. They've been very dominant, winning all their games. Closest game so far was a 13-11 win against Tridents ladies, as we see a great man up this time. It's about time the Tridents got their man up right. Moved the ball nice and quickly, good intensity, created space on the post, and the ball came in and duly put away by Tristan Finn. Really good work there that time, moving the defenders and Dylan Wiggle in goals. Mario will be much happier with that. It did take a time out and maybe a few stern words about how to actually play man up. We see Andrew Ridley in possession. Spooner driving down, but ball goes into Malcolm Ackerman, who's reversed for leading with his head against Chris Ulbricht. As we see another counter coming down the pool, we've got Tristan Finn on the right-hand side with time and space. Dylan Watt down the left, but he's stopped short on 5, which is... but that's just lazy defense there from RAMS Rebels. Spooner and Ethan Horn not getting all the way back, allowing guys to pick up man-on-man. They were actually 3-on-3. But I guess with 40 seconds left on the clock and 9 goals in it, 11 goals in it, maths failing me there for a second, you can understand why the heart's not quite in that chase back all the way. So 2 attacks left in this game, 39 seconds. Be sure to join us for the next semi-final. It'll be OJ Eagles, the tournament favourites and defending champions, up against RAMS 2. do expect that to be one-way traffic. And I'm sure the Rams too will give it their all to make those OJ Eagles work for their time in the pool, as we see Chris Ulbricht all over the shoulders of Andrew Ridley and gets kicked out for his troubles. And a second exclusion there, this time Gary Pratt grabbing his old teammate Andrew Ridley by the nostrils. And he's going to go to the corner as well. So Rams will end this game with a 6-on-4 opportunity. Ball to Ackerman at the top. He's going to have a crack. And the block comes from number 7, Dan Wright. A little bit of confusion there whether it came off the number 7 for Tridents or if it came off the goalkeeper. Definitely coming off Dan Wright. I thought that's what I saw, and Refugio Flavio also agreeing with me, although the Rams boys not quite as convinced that was the call, but I think sanity has prevailed here. As Tristan Finn has a crack from distance as time runs out, and that's it, ladies and gents. 17-6, Tridents into the semi-finals. We'll be back with quarterfinal number 3 right after this.